That emotion when you say, I don't feel like creating content, when you say, I don't feel like building my sales page, I don't feel like writing the emails, every time you didn't feel like it and didn't do it, you lost the sale before you ever tried to sell. Wow. You didn't earn their money. How do I earn your money? I have sat with your problem, and that blank and question mark, I paid money to go and learn how to answer this question you had. So by the time I get ready to sell it to you, all I'm doing is selling the answer to your question. Does this make sense? Yeah. So the first thing that we have to be able to do, remember that exercise we did on Thursday where we mapped out the reasons people would say no and the reasons they would say yes. We didn't think about our product at all, and if you can factor in why they would say no and why they would say yes, for some of you it changed your offer because you realized you were answering cheap. You wasn't answering these type of problems. You was answering these. I'm gonna say it again. You wasn't answering these type of problems. These type of problems. You were answering these. You wasn't answering dollar problems. You was answering cent problems. This makes sense to you? So we always want to think about what is the highest level of the problem we can solve. The highest level of the problem we can solve. I keep giving you this example because it makes all the sense in the world to you. I said, if you crack your phone screen, you will go through this whole event and say, what? I'll figure it out when I get back home. Right? But if you got here and didn't have a charger, you are walking across the street and going to Target. It is an immediate need, and you are going to find a way to solve that problem. We want to make sure for many of you, if you are answering questions and solving problems that you know is not something that somebody has to find a way to get resources to do. Like people will alter things and find resources for the thing that they need and they want the most. Yes, yes? Yes. So, let's walk through a few sales principles. Let's do that there first. I got a few things I got to teach you. Now, 92% of people, last stat I saw recently was at about 94% of people that visit a web page that's not ready to buy. So we'll just go with 94%. Are not ready to buy. Say this again. 94% of people that visit a website, visit your page, aren't ready to buy. This is alarming already, right? Because you're thinking, why are they there if they ain't ready to buy? But we do it all the time. How many of y'all, before you purchased your ticket, went to the page a bunch of times? Look around. You see this? This is the way that we all think. We look, we think, we look, we think. 94% aren't ready to buy. So how does this whole thing work? Out of this 94%, ladies and gentlemen, so we're working with 6% at this point that's ready to buy. Number one thing that happens is, out of this 94%, if we're working with 6%, that number is cut in half based on one factor: clarity of the offer. Let's move you over. So we just went from 6% of people ready to buy to 3% based on how clear we are on the offer. Crazy, isn't it? We've got to pause right there because I'm in the giving mood. I decided to offer you a free gift, absolutely free. Now, I tell you all the time about turning your ideas into online income, but how am I going to tell you to do something and not provide the resource for it? There's so many questions that people have online about what should I post? How do I get my engagement up? How do I get people to click the link in my bio, buy from me? What should I sell, whether it's an ebook, an online course? How much should I charge? How do I launch? How do I do a webinar? You see what I'm saying? So I decided to create a free training and give it to you that you can utilize to learn how to literally take the services that you do or the ideas you have and build a successful online company. Go to www.monetizewithmarcus.com, my gift to you. You're welcome. Only got think about this, I only had 6% of people that was ready to buy, and if I was unclear in the offer, that just got cut to 3%. That's a small number of people. Now, this number gets cut again, not just clarity of the offer. the thing that I teach you all, and we're going to break it down really quick, and then we'll go into this whole take my money piece. If you are not making consistent sales, everything hinges on this right here. Your mom is the problem. I ain't talking about your real mama. You're like, what they used to say in Living Color, I ain't playing the dozens. When I say your mom is the problem, what is it? Messaging. Offer. And marketing. If you fix these three things, your conversions go through the roof. Now, messaging, ladies and gentlemen, is not saying what you want to say. Messaging is not breaking rule number 2 with the mob. Come on, what's rule number 2? We don't sell what? What? Okay, sound like the Tower of Babel. We don't sell products. We don't sell services. We sell what? We sell answers to questions, solutions to problems. So if your messaging does not answer a question or solve a problem, it's bad messaging. If you sell a product, they are not buying. You become the kiosk in the mall. Can I break it down and explain a little more? So, nothing turns all of us into liars like them kiosks in the mall. Phone has not rang. Hey, my man, let me help you out with that beer. Be right back. We know we're not coming back, but we're going to pretend we're on the phone. Why? We're not there for them. They are interrupting our experience.
Wow.
You don't want your business to be a kiosk. What do I mean even further? No one. If I ask you, bro, what you doing? You say you're going shopping. Where are you not going shopping? Social media. Nobody goes to social media looking to buy. Not a single person goes on social media looking to buy something. So when you get ready to break rule number 2 and sell a product, you become the kiosk on social media. You are interrupting their experience. Bro, we on here trying to argue with strangers on the internet about strangers on the internet in the shade room chat. Bro, I'm over here trying to argue back because you said something about Cardi B. You said something about this person, Kanye. So we argue with strangers on the internet about strangers on the internet. None of us has ever gone to social media. What you doing tomorrow? I'm going shopping on IG. Make sense? But all of us are selling on social media. Are you getting this? So if no one went there to buy, all of you all are in this room because I wasn't a kiosk. You found me on social media, correct? Correct. How'd I get you to buy? My mom. Not you, mom. Talk about my mama one more time. Right, catch this fade real quick. Is this making all the sense in the world to you? Because all you're thinking about is the same way, and here's the other rule, sell to people the same way you want to be sold to. Sell to people the same way you would want to be sold to. I am the type of buyer that if you try to convince me to buy, you lost the sale. If you attempt to get me to buy, you lost the sale. If you present the information and let me make a decision, you got me. I'm also the type of buyer, I don't like the pieces. Like, don't nickel and dime me. Don't give it up. Charge more and just include it all together. Because if you map it out and it's this much and add this, I'm going to start, okay, well, can we take this off? Can we do this? Can we do that? So what we want to flip in this whole dynamic, family, is we don't want to be a kiosk. We don't want to position our business online where every time they find us, they become tone deaf because they feel like they can predict that you're trying to sell me something. I'm going to show you the human behavior. If you walk into a store and they say to you, hey, can I help you with anything? No, I'm just looking. Who does it? No, I'm just looking. But if you walk in the store and no one greets you, like, dang, this store rude. They ain't going to ask me if I need help. Tell me I'm lying. So the same behavior that when they ask you, you got a problem, but if they don't ask you, you think it's bad customer service. We are toxic. We are toxic. Like, hey, rude. They ain't ask me if I need help with nothing. Sir, can I help you with anything? I'm good. I'm trying to show you all the different things that happens in our buying cycle, our buying behaviors, our buying decisions. So when you show up online, you realize all you got to do is sell to people the way you want to be sold to. Does it make sense? Yes, yes? All right. I want to give y'all this whole idea about the offer, but y'all already got the 10 parts to a perfect offer. Who enjoyed that on Thursday? 10 parts to a perfect offer. Now, the last piece is this piece on marketing. When I talk about marketing, I've got to break one misconception. Most people think that posting on social media is a marketing strategy. You should quit working for free. How did social media hire all of us to be their workforce? We're on the app posting videos, going live, creating reels. We do not get paid when we create content on social media. They do, by selling our content to advertisers. But how do you actually build an online business using social media? I want to break it down for you and give you access to it. There's 5 simple steps. I'll tell it to you in a few seconds. Step number 1 is client attraction. I'm going to show you how to actually attract clients that will happily pay you what you're offering. Step number 2, how to capture them. How do you get their emails? How do you get their phone numbers? How do you get them to show up to your event? Be on your Zoom calls. To what I refer to as client dating. It's where you nurture a relationship with people to get them to say yes to whatever you're offering. And I'm even going to show you what type of content to create that gives you brand visibility and brand recognition. I call it social media secrets. You get access wherever you're watching this video. You'll see it in the description and you'll see it beneath this. Let's get back to the episode. Posting on social media is not a marketing strategy. Posting on social media is posting on social media. Oh, I'm seeing y'all face like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Posting on social media is not a marketing strategy. The marketing strategy happens before posting on social media. Social media does nothing more than serve the strategy you had. So you create the strategy and then upload it on social media to accomplish the strategy. You read the data and it tells you what to do more of, what to do less of. You are not a person on social media, you're a business on social media. So who is your competition then on social media? Social media is your competition. Oh, we're about to get into the good stuff now. Don't you want to know what I'm about to say next? Yes. How is social media my competition? Somebody asked me. How is social media my competition? Okay, so since you asked me, I'm going to tell you. Y'all do know that social media is a business. What business are they in? Attention. So if they sell attention and they get paid when people stay on the app, but everybody in this room is trying to get people off the app to their website, are you catching it? You're trying to you're on their platform, on their app, and your whole goal of making sales is to get people to get off the app, and their goal to make money is to keep people on the app. Oh my God. So you realize that social media is your competition because you want them off the app to click the link in my bio, DM a word, and go to a web page, and social media want them to stay on the app. So we got the nerve to complain about the algorithm and my reach. What? Bro, imagine right now in the middle of this conference if somebody stood in here, hey, y'all, just want to let y'all know about my program. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And just start filming videos. First, I'm going to think I'm being pumped. Second, I'm going to get ready to knock somebody out. Now, this is what we're doing. We are on a social media platform, competing against social media and mad that the reach isn't happening. So how do you compete against social media and win? You don't sell products. You sell solutions to problems, answers to questions. Because value content makes people stay on the app, but when they leave, they will begin to spend more time on your pages and in your communities. Does this make sense? Makes you look at it, makes you look at the marketing totally different, right? Because you are not just a random person on there.